Good morning. Hello. This thing on. Does she remember how to stream? An excellent question. Answer is not likely. Not likely. Razor, hello. Raven, hello. Thank you both for the resubs. I appreciate it. Very good to see you both. This is a very strange time. It is just before 3 o'clock where I am, and it feels like sacrilege to be streaming right now, but I was like, what else am I gonna do? I have nothing on my calendar until Wednesday. So here we are. Here we are. I'm gonna stream from now until no. Can you imagine? Not good. Not good. Hey. Girl, we need a haircut. I'm at the point where I've just been shaving my head every week or whatever. But I'm just letting it grow out again. We'll see what happens. Right now it's growing in like 4 different directions, but it's life. That's life, as they say. That's showbiz, baby. Did this morning go as I expected? Yes. So this was an interview with an organization I've already interviewed with for a different role. Some of you may remember, if you've been following the Carrie is unemployed far longer than she anticipated saga. You'll remember that like 3 or 4 months ago, I was a finalist for 2 different jobs at the same time, and I felt really good that one of them was going to make an offer at least, and then neither of them did. Remember that fun little moment in history? This is one of those 2 companies. So this is it's a private higher education institution that I had interviewed for a part-time role with them. I really liked the hiring manager, and I felt like this was really good. I knew it was down to 2 of us because she asked to do another interview with each of us. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they're going to offer. And I wasn't like wild about it because it was part-time. The pay wasn't really where I wanted it to be. But it was like, this is something I can like work with. So this is that job. They turned around and offered it to the other finalist in that particular role. But then the hiring manager found me on LinkedIn like a month ago and was like, hey, I'm sorry it didn't work. They were the one who was like, I'm sorry it didn't work out for the part-time role. And I was like, it didn't work out because you didn't pick me. It wasn't like a random circumstance that I didn't get hired. It was you chose the other person. But anyway, and so she sent me a link to. She's like, oh, we have a full-time role available, and I thought it might be something you'd be interested in. And then she sent the link. So this is a full-time job, which pays substantially more than the part-time job did. In the part-time job, I think I would have liked more, just because it was working with like. They call them like employee networks. So it's like your employee resource groups, and they had like 3 different levels of group. Some of them were like geographically based because they're mostly remote workforce. Some of them were around like interests and stuff like that. So it would have been basically working with all those communities, which is something that I've done a lot of, and it's what I like doing. It's like helping these different groups kind of like create their programming for the year, come up with ideas, how do they work cross-culturally and cross-functionally. So it's a little bit more up my alley, but the full-time job obviously is full-time, which is nice. Again, the pay is a little bit more aligned with what I would hope to be getting in my next role. But it's a new job, and it's taking on a really complicated part of what I do that I'm like okay with doing, and it's not that I'm not capable, but it's just less fun. It's super important. It's like compliance. It's more kind of compliance oriented. Which is just not quite as much my jam as the part-time role was, but there's plenty of opportunity to do a lot of the stuff that I do like too. So it's not a bad role. The people I interviewed with today, I'd already interviewed with them. I think 4 out of the 5 of them I already had met before because I interviewed for the last role, and it's the same team. Before the role it was like a program manager role. This would be a director role. Reporting to like the vice president. So it's a more like big boy job. It's more money. It's probably a better like professional choice because it's going to get me some experience that is super super valuable in our industry. There aren't a lot of people with a lot of HR like compliance and like it would be under like an employee relations type role. There aren't a lot of people who have a lot of that experience, and there are even less people who want to do that work. So it's probably better for me in the long run because I'll be able to get a job pretty much anywhere if I've got enough experience in this particular kind of field. But yeah, so it felt like it went well. But like I said, I was one of the first interviews they did, and they're like, "Well, we're interviewing through the rest of this week, so we're telling candidates that they should hear within about 2 weeks or so." And that's a very long time. That's such a long time. I hate it. Compliance the one. It's true. Hi, Beefy. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. So we'll see. I felt good, but I felt good last time too. So I think there's part of me that's like not trusting that gut like reaction anymore because it has led me astray so many times. But sad day. I left you in Maine and moved to Texas. Lost another one, y'all. What's the Hunger Games? We lost another one. Someday I'm gonna be the last queer left in Maine. That's gonna be my legacy. As we continue to lose more and more, someday I'm literally gonna be the last queer person standing. It is very cold. I can't blame you. Well, I mean, Texas is a choice, but I can't blame you for looking elsewhere. I don't know if I would have picked Texas, but if you're happy, I'm happy. I've thought about moving too. It's a little more complicated now with the dog, but I've thought about it. That's why I've been so committed when I'm looking for a new job. I've been so committed to finding a remote job because something like that would make it a lot easier if and when I'm in a position to move. I don't have to find a job too. Daddy Shibs, hello, welcome in. Welcome. It's always interesting to see who ends up in chat for these like daytime because I never stream during the day. It's always interesting to see who's free now, you know. Almost got you to be a West Coast queen for a hot moment. It's true. It's true. That feels like it was literally 100 years ago, but not that long. And the real kicker on that one was that role, the person who I think ended up in that role, I think has already gotten promoted because there's been some shuffling at that organization, and I think the person who got that role has like already moved up into something a little bigger. Was never free when you went online. I wanted to say hi. I appreciate it. Yeah, I want to try to start well, I feel like I say this shit all the time. I am such a habitual like I'm gonna create a schedule. I'm gonna stick to it. Don't you worry. You're gonna be able to count on me. And then it never works out that way. So I'm not gonna commit to anything. But I do want to try to start streaming kind of at not all over the place, but there's no reason I can't stream during the day at least a couple times a week. So it kind of makes sense. Hi, Mike Gift. Thank you for gifting this up to Beefy Peaches. Not at all surprised that you like that name. Also, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Great time also to ask Razor and Mudkip, when are y'all gonna start streaming? When are we gonna start streaming? Mudkip, thank you for gifting this up to Daddy Shibs. Y'all enjoy those emotes. The ad-free viewing. For as long as it lasts. I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but Twitch is like not come right out and said that they're going to like ramp up the price of subs in the US. But it's like pretty clear that that's kind of where it's going. So enjoy your subs while they're this rate. Maybe now's a good time to start doing because you can buy a subscription for like multiple months at a time. So maybe now's a good time to lock in whatever they cost where you are now before it goes up. Not a bad idea, actually, if you can afford to do it. Keeping the mystery. It's true. It's true. I haven't been touched in so long. I'm gonna gift that. Not that. Yeah, so Raven, they are raising the prices in a bunch of places. So there was like a whole list. There was a blog post they posted about it. And I don't know if they've come right out and said point blank that they're going to raise it in like the U.S., U.K., Canada, kind of the primary markets, I think is what they would call them. But they kind of implied that that's probably coming down the line. They've been $5 for or $4.99 for a while, but they're trying to make this argument that like somehow they're improving the platform and that it costs more money to run Twitch than it used to, which is probably true, but also for most creators, I don't think there's a ton of like sentiment that Twitch is really doing a lot for us, other than being the platform that folks stream on. I don't think a lot of creators feel like Twitch is like making decisions in their best interest. Um, so I don't see it going over well, but also, what are we gonna do about it? A while back, but work slamming. Also, they banned Twitch in Turkey, I think. Twitch and Kick, not just Twitch, but I think the ideas. I think it had something to do with gambling. But anyway, on to a while back, but work slamming hard. It's supposed to wind. Okay. Mudkip, I was asking when you and Razor were going to start streaming. I know Razor said he was going to do it a couple weeks ago, and then didn't. I'm just hoping the jockstrap's going to make a debut on your stream. I've been waiting very patiently. I haven't even got a computer. So, stream from your phone. First stream, immediately violate the TOS. Well, I think as long as you're in the right category and you're like thoughtful about camera angles, I think you actually would be fine. I mean, I wouldn't be doing any like bend over, touch your toes, your usual song and dance. But I was watching a streamer the other day. He's a friend of our friend MVic. Mudkip and Razor, you would love him. Thirsty bitches. He's also like a PhD in, I think, physics maybe. But he streams Dead by Daylight, and he was streaming in like a leather harness. People do that shit all the time. I think it's just a matter of how you like present it. I think if you were to be like, this is a stream about me being in a jockstrap, then yeah, it would probably be an issue. But if the focus was elsewhere, you'd probably be alright. Downward dog yoga pose is out, then I mean, at least at first. Give yourself a chance to build a following who can advocate for you if you get banned first. You gotta have someone to stir up on Twitter so that they can mass tag Twitch support to unblock you or unban you. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Not that I would know. I've never been banned on Twitch, actually. Not by the platform. I've been banned by like individual streamers. But I've been banned on TikTok a few times. Because apparently this bot is too hot for TikTok. Which I think we all knew, but okay. So I thought we'd play a little bit of Overwatch today. Until I decide I'm done with Overwatch for the day. Lots of TikTok bans. Too hot for TikTok. I mean, apparently. I did make banana bread today out of a tube. And when I say out of a tube, here's what I mean. You know how like, and this might be an American thing. This feels like one of those things that they probably don't let you eat in other countries because it's probably terrible for you. But if you've ever bought like a roll of cookie dough, or you can get like, I don't know, crescent rolls and shit like that in like literally it's like a sausage tube. I found it at our local grocery store where they had that, but it was banana bread, like batter dough. So I threw it in a loaf pan and baked it up, and it's actually really good. I was kind of flabbergasted. I do prefer nuts to my bread. So I am missing that because this is just like a straight regular banana bread. But in a pinch, it's not bad. In a pinch, it's not bad. All right, best of luck, my tip. May the odds be ever in your favor. Yes, ground beef. I was trying to think of some other. I was like blanking, but yeah, there are tons of things you can get kind of like wrapped that way. Um, Not that razor. I see that. Anyway, it's actually pretty good. I will say I think my oven runs a little hot because so I baked it. You bake it for like an hour at 350, and every time I bake in this oven, it acts like it's a little bit hotter than I set it for. So like for example, the banana bread came out and it's fine, but there's kind of like a pretty hard crust all around the outside, and then the middle is I wouldn't say underbaked, but it's a little bit maybe less baked than the rest. So I think maybe my oven's a little hotter than like if I set it for 350, I think it's actually like maybe 360 or something. But hi Beth, welcome in. So it's a little bit crispy on the outside, which I don't mind, but then the inside's like a little. If you've ever watched the Great British Baking Show, it's a little bit stodgy, but I don't really mind it either. Pretty good, considering I'm someone who doesn't really bake pretty much ever. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't know if I'd buy it often, but I'm sure Jared's gonna eat a ton of it too. So it's a really good show. It's so interesting to see how like you couldn't have a show like that in the United States. They wouldn't be that like wholesome and nice to each other. I always think about that when I'm watching. Like even when they get in, I don't think I've ever seen anybody fight on that show, but even when they get in like little tiffs, you can tell they're like pretending. um, like if it were the U.S., they'd be like sabotaging each other and shit. They try. Oh well. Let me guess. Didn't work out. It fizzled out because Americans fucking suck. There was scandal and it got well. That'll do it. That'll do it. Of course there was. Of course there was. So yeah, so we're gonna play some Overwatch. I've been playing a lot of competitive lately. I'll be honest. I stopped queuing for DPS on comp. Because I'm just so tired. People, I feel like this is my opinion as an Overwatch creator, but I feel like this season, whether you win or lose, depends most heavily on the DPS. Last season, it was tank. You lost your tank, or you had a bad tank, you were like kind of hopeless, and that can still happen. However, I feel like you live and die by your DPS, and it is very hard for me to get two DPS players that I can trust. So I was like, I'll start queuing for DPS myself. Be the change you want to see in the world. I get roasted all the time because I don't play, like I don't play a lot of Sojourn. I don't really play Widow or like any of the like. Whenever the team's like, oh, go Sojourn or whatever, I'll do it. But you're not gonna have a good time. You're not gonna get the Sojourn that you need out of me. So I just stopped queuing for DPS because I was sick of it. But I've been playing a lot of Lucio. I've been playing a lot of Lucio. He's kind of fun. And now that he's a little bit beefier with the increase in health, I kind of like Lucio now. Matchmaking, so yeah, I keep hearing that too. I've been able to go back to diamond after dropping to plat. Goes up 20% for when in time. Yes, yes. Thank you for saying that. I feel like for the last week, I've just ping ponged. I'm not great at this game, but on support, I've been going back and forth between. I'm right at the cusp of silver and gold, and I'll like fill up the bar to like 80%, and then I'll lose 2 or 3 matches, and then I'll get it back up, and then I'll lose 2 or 3 and it doesn't. I'm not saying that there's a conspiracy. I'm not saying that's coordinated, but I am saying it feels intentional. it feels like someone doesn't want me getting into gold. And I feel like that's at least where I belong. I feel like I'm better than gold even. But I'll say I would be happy with gold. But it feels pointed, you know? Played Tracer for the first time ever, really. Had less than half an hour on her and got up, play the game, quadruple kill, and slayed the other team. She is so freaking strong. Yeah, a lot of people playing her. I was thinking about booking. So a lot of the like Overwatch League staff who weren't signed on for the Overwatch Championship or whatever they're calling it now have started getting into like streaming and other shit. And one of the casters, is opening up Overwatch coaching where you can pay for like an hour of time and he'll help you work on some element of the game. And I was thinking about having him help me with DPS because all of the DPS that are meta now I'm just not good at. And it's no fun to just, and I get it, but it's no fun to play a hero you either aren't super comfortable with or don't like. And everybody just bitches at you the whole time. That happened to me yesterday too because I was playing Moira. And our heals weren't the problem. Our tank was the problem. But our tank kept saying it was my fault personally because I wasn't playing a hero with more heals. I was like, and so he kept yelling at me to switch, and I was like, no. Sombra's amazing right now. I like playing Sombra too. I have a hard time getting kills with her. I do a lot of damage, and I'm getting really good at hacking people out of their ults and stuff. But I have a really hard time like staying in the fight long enough to get a kill without having to bail. The meta is basically heals. I'm getting more heals than I've ever gotten. Yesterday with Lucio, I was in a comp match and I hit 24,000 heals. With Lucio. Girl. Dr. Druid, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm getting tons of heals now. More than I ever have. It's just not enough to keep the team like up anymore. Yeah. I mean, each of the rounds we went into extra rounds because we both got the payload all the way, but it was like, and of course they still blamed the supports. We had more heals than the other team, but I don't know, I guess it's just really easy. It's just really easy to pick on supports, or it's like natural for them. How was I not followed before now? Put me in jail. Just might. Just might. That's okay. Twitch sometimes, like I've had people that I know I was following and it unfollows me, so it's entirely possible that you were and just didn't stay that way. I appreciate it. So yeah, I feel like the meta is just not really great for me personally, but I'm associated with Dr. About that. I think Dr. Druid and Daddy Shibs are together. I think we've rated each of them on different occasions, but I've been on Twitch for like weeks now. Honestly, that's for the best. I haven't streamed in what, a week? At least. I was going to stream this week. I even had the conversation last week on Twitter where we were talking about whether or not folks were striking this week for Palestine. And I said I wasn't gonna strike because I didn't think it was coming from the right people. I ended up not streaming the whole week anyway. I ended up not streaming anyway, so here we are. Season is a nightmare for supports. Tanks have health reduction on them. All the DPS have bigger shots. They're nerfing half the supports. Yeah, it's not a great time. Also, hi Dill. Can we get a shout out for Dill, please? I always get dragged just for playing Moira. The minute I lock on Moira, half the time someone makes a comment. I see the same thing happen when people play Mercy. And it's like, just let people... I mean, I get that, like, competitive, it matters a bit more, so... Like, if Mercy's not working, maybe switch, but, like... Not the end of the world. Even competitive is still just a game, and most of us aren't making money by being good at the game. So... It's never that deep. You got affiliate right after our raid. Love that. It's what you deserve. Honestly, I think, and I'm certainly not the first person to say this, I think affiliate can be tougher than partner. Getting, especially the average viewers, the 3 average viewers, that's tough. Because for most of us, we're starting from scratch. Like, once you hit affiliate, you've kind of built some sort of, like, community or platform. So there are people to help kind of push with you. But when you're starting out, just trying to get people to stick around while you're trying to figure out all the tech and maybe learning the game that you're playing, like learning how to keep an eye on all of the different things that you have to watch. I've got 2 monitors with half a dozen screens. Really, it's tough. Moira is strong this season, and basically, if your tank doesn't pay attention to the patch notes, they essentially don't know how to play the game anymore. It's changed that much. Well, I don't think Moira is as strong as some people think that she is. I think there are a lot of people who are like, this is Moira's time, because the season's also kind of designed around her. I think the things that a support can do outside of healing and damage are more important than they used to be. So I think Moira is kind of hurt in that sense because she doesn't really have... There's nothing else that she does. That's why I've started playing... I played a lot more Lucio. I played a lot more Zen. Because they offer a little bit more range. Or at least they do, like Zen does pretty good damage now. Literally Mercy 2, I can't get her without someone either wanting me to pocket, just them, or they want me to switch. Yes. Yes. And again, it's like, just let people play what they want. I mean, am I pissed that I keep flicking back and forth between these 2 ranks? Yes. But not so mad that I'm going to try to ruin someone's day over it. There's less utility, yeah. For Mercy. I know. I mean, it'll change. I do think it's more fun. I have more fun playing it now. I know that might be a hot take. There are a lot of folks who are very much not feeling this season. Bye, Goose. Yeah. Good talk. But I like the season. Maybe I just don't care as much. Maybe I've found the way to, like, kind of detach from some of the toxicity, but I watch many of these top 500 games and we don't play any different besides their good aim. It all comes down to team chemistry. That's another thing too. I don't usually use voice chat because I'm not trying to get called a slur. Again, at least if they type it out, I can screenshot it and report them, but I don't typically use voice chat. So that's probably one thing I could do differently, but like I said, I'm not trying to... I get called enough names by the people I do know. I don't need more, you know? But I like it. Like I said, again, it's gonna change. Nothing ever stays the same. You do a voice... Yeah, I've seen that. I guess I just don't know how much I trust that. Or, like, if it happens on stream and then someone gets my Twitch banned because of it. Top 500 already was playing without relying on heal body to... Yeah. I don't use voice chat either. Someone told Dr. Druid, you're a man that plays Mercy. Yeah. I think because my name is my drag name too, and I don't think I sound like most women. I think it's like an automatic, and I also use all the, like, pride flag shit that you can use, so I make it pretty clear that I'm, you know, but, and it just takes one person, and then the rest all kind of jump in, and I'm not trying to fight with you all while I'm also trying to heal you, because I'm bitter enough that I'm just not going to heal anybody who calls me names, and then we lose and they blame me. Your Altic has I love that. Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'm a whole woman. Oh well. So we're gonna play some comp today. Here goes nothing. I was gonna try to stream on TikTok, but Well, let's try it. Let's see what happens. The last, I think, 5 times I've tried to do this, it just doesn't work. And I'm wondering if it's because I've never had to use the like TikTok live client. I've always had a stream key. Don't tell anyone. Um, so I've always been able to stream through my OBS, and I'm wondering if I don't have that stream key anymore, and they want me to use the TikTok Live Studio, which I don't want to do. I don't think my PC could handle that and OBS anyway, but so I'm wondering if I don't have stream key anymore, and they just didn't tell me. So we're gonna try it. We'll see what happens. The last time I streamed on TikTok, it was literally New Year's Day. So here goes nothing. If I can remember how to do it. Y'all, have you seen Pacific Drive? I've been watching Morph play that game, and it looks so good. It looks really good. I put in a request on Keymailer for a key, but I think I was late to the game. And it's like $30, so we're not spending $30 on a game. But it does look really fun. It does look really fun. Ranked, Overwatch. Take notes. Earlies. Yeah. I hope I get good teammates too. I hope I get just one decent DPS. We can usually like still make it work if one of the DPS knows what they're doing. Go live here first. Copy the stream key. There. Click OK. Live on TikTok. Oh! Well, I don't know why it wasn't working before, but it worked right away this time, so. Hi, TikTok. Now I gotta set up all my shit. Well, now I have to actually stream on TikTok. We go to our alt account. So I can moderate, because you know I'm gonna get called names on there. Here we go. Slay. Hi, TikTok. Love you. Hello, Callum. I know, it's been a hot minute. I didn't think this was going to work, but here we are. Here we are. Now I have to actually stream here. Oh, the thing always freezes. I forgot about that. I also think my bot over there is now connected. So if people follow and stuff, it'll make a noise. Very cute. Thank you all for joining on your platform of choice. Refresh. Callum, I'm good. I've been good. I haven't been posting as much on TikTok. It's been a journey. But we're back. We're gonna play some Overwatch. If I can get TikTok to cooperate. The page just keeps freezing. I don't know why. Try one more time. Boost, you're fine. That's just the mailman. You're fine. He's gonna go investigate. Got your back. Me too. I want to stream more. I think I'm just getting a little burnt out because for the better part of the last year, I've kind of been streaming as my like full-time job. And so being in a position where like I feel like I have to keep pushing monetization and getting people to sub and buy merch and all that stuff, like getting kind of old. And I'm sure that you're all getting tired of hearing me talk about it, but so it's been hard for me to just like get the gumption to do it, but I want to work on that. All right, now we finally open the game. Yeah. So I'm trying to find like a healthy balance there for myself and for like the people who support me. So see. Love to play with you if you're playing with viewers today. I might. We'll see. We're gonna play some ranked. We're gonna play some ranked to see how it goes. Oh, we did our nails too. A little cow. Ooh. Beth, thank you so much for the 300 bits. That's very sweet of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My PC's having a moment. That alert came in right as I was opening Overwatch. And we're trying to catch up just a smidge. Okay, we're good. We're good. Only 4% the drama? I don't know about all that. Seems a bit low, methinks. Seems a bit low. More drama. True. I love drama. When it's not my drama, and I can just be like a third-party observer to the drama. Perfect. That's my comfort zone. Happy to be like the sassy gay that you vent to about your workplace drama. As long as it's not also my workplace drama. Hi, Natty. Am I catching you when my phone is at 13%? I hate that. Hate that. Well, I'm glad you used maybe 1% of your battery to check in and say hi. I miss you. And I hope work is going well. Hi, Callum over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. 11%. I mean, that's technically improvement. That is technically. Yes, everybody claim your crowns. Snatch your crown. Overwatch is taking a second. Fine. The tea with work. She's not piping. She's Ooh. Well. You know where to find me. I love me some dirt. Who we fighting? Okay. Let's do this Overwatch. Nothing but wins today. Maybe we'll make it all the way to Diamond. I don't think we're going to. Do you remember I was a Widowmaker main? Yes, I do. You say was as though you mean something else now. I'm listening. I'm prepared to judge you for it. We will also not be making fun of me for playing on a controller. Today or ever. Thank you so much. We disregard my bronze 2 rating ranking for DPS. I do not want to hear it. I will not be taking any questions at this time. It's taken a bit, but we aren't crying anymore. Well, that's, you know, that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're not crying at work anymore. Turning over a new leaf. Remember when you would play comp? Or when I wouldn't play comp, yeah. What made me change my mind? Well, I tried it. So at the very end of last season, I played a little bit of comp just to kind of like get my toes wet. And it wasn't that bad. It's not really that different. It's the only thing that's different is that people seem to care about it way more. But if you really think about it, it's still just a video game. So, yeah. Maybe I also just got better at the game. Now that I know I'm not like actually Cardboard 5. Hi, Nick, over on TikTok. I see you giving me those likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate. I will say I don't love that the queue times are so long in comp. I do wish that there was a solution for that. I say go Moira until you get your placements. Yeah, I mostly played Moira. I think I only played Moira last season, and then this season because I was like, I want to actually get good at this. I kind of want to start playing in tournaments, but I'm nervous. So it got me to start playing some of the other supports. So play a little bit of Kiriko. I used to play a lot of Ana. But yeah, I've been really into Lucio. I get that like update every week. I get the email from Blizzard telling me like how many hours I played and everything. This was the first week. This last week was the first time Moira wasn't my most played hero. It was Lucio. And passively get credits for gold. Now emerald weapons. Yeah. I have yet to buy a gold, or I think they're called jade weapons. Now, if this isn't a team that looks like they're ready to rumble, I don't know what is. Kitty Lover 420. Skeeter Boy 87. Shroomy. Legends, all of them, I'm sure of it. I'm so sure of it. I too love a good kitty. Good kitty. Good kitty. Of course, thoroughly.
We're here.
Hi, Austin. Welcome in. Disregard the fact that nobody has loaded in yet. That usually fixes itself by time I need to actually shoot someone.
Let's hear that fighting spirit.
If not, it's okay.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
It's okay. I love Ana too. I just have a hard time with how bad her mobility is. Because I tend to overextend maybe a little bit. And so if I do that with Ana, I get caught out and taken out. And then my team gets mad because they think I'm trying to play DPS Ana. I love booping too. I love a good boop kill. It's right up there with the Junkrat drop bombs. We're lagging a little bit. Just kidding, we're lagging a lot! TikTok might not happen today, honey. I hope work's going well, Austin. Austin, you keep popping up on my Facebook. You and Razor both. And I'm always like, do I add him? Do we cross that line? Yeah, we're lagging a little bit. We're lagging a little bit. Oh! Where are you healing? Standing right here healing you. Yeah, I might have to close the TikTok stream if it doesn't work by itself. Get pretty political over there and fight with my family.
Switching tracks.
Anytime I post anything like actually serious or not even political necessarily, but just like charged, nobody sees it. I can post like a stupid meme or like a funny YouTube video or something, and it'll get 20, 30, 40, 50 likes from random people on Facebook. But the minute girl, I'm using a controller on PC. I am playing on PC. I just grew up on console games, and so I've always been more comfortable using a controller than mouse and keyboard. I've tried. I've tried playing on mouse and keyboard, and there are some heroes I can kind of do it on, but I have a really hard time with movement. So it's always just easier for me to use. We're probably gonna lose this match, and it's partially my fault because of this lag, but I also don't particularly feel like our team is doing very well. Roll. Yeah, none of us are doing particularly well. on TikTok. I apologize, but I'm probably gonna have to end the stream.
Switching track.
See, like we're just staggering. They're all gonna be dead by the time I get here.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Oof. What is frustrating? I start using this all still haven't done a mock call.
Backup's still coming.
Yikes!
Score
Yikes!
0-3. Switching sides.
Yeah, I've always just been more comfortable on
Prepare to attack.
a controller.
Select your hero.
Have I had an encounter with rude people in comp? Yeah. Every day. Most games. Yeah.
Here to be heard.
Yeah. That's why I don't do voice chat. Because if they pick on me in text chat, there's like a 50-50 chance I'll be able to make fun of their grammar or how they spelled the word they called me.
I fought a bunch of you bastions once.
Or if nothing else,
You
I
all
can
had
flip it,
wheels and big
turn it
sharp
into
teeth.
content, and make money off of it, which makes me feel a little better.
On second thought, that might have been a dream I had. Tell me a story. And make
got
it
a
a
few
good
tricks.
one. Nah,
I've got a few tricks.
Your
Got a
comp
few
is still like
tricks.
90%. Yeah.
nah.
Yeah, I'm good with all that. If I played with other people more, maybe I would think about it, but I'm almost always solo queuing when I play comp, and I'm not trying to like 1v4 a bunch of homophobes, you know?
Got something to kill here.
Not all the time, sometimes. Y'all know. I love a good clap back, but... not always. Always what I'm trying to do. Really annoying up there. Well,
Concentrating fire.
Simply Honey, hello. Hello, hello, welcome in.
This music stops for
Healing
no
sucks now. WTF.
This beat will heal you up.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Healing. I also feel like everybody plays Zarya now, which I don't love. I feel like nobody's paying attention to this fashion. Sounds good, Austin. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you get to take them on call. Let me know if you need me to DM your trainer and be like, listen, I'm with corporate. But I can put on a good, like, big corporate voice.
I think you need some good vibes. Let's get loud.
Well, I don't think this is gonna work very well. Be nervous to queue a comp with you. You're a better player. Wouldn't want to drag you down. Yeah. Okay.
Time for a remix.
How have the games been? Well, this is our first one. But I'll tell ya, not great.
Oh, let's break
Let the
it.
kitsune guide you.
I don't know where everybody is. My team's all over the place.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Die. He's about to ult on us. I feel like I'm playing tank all the time. Widow got nerfed, so I'm learning Tracer and Widow. They're both here. Got it. Gotcha.
Switching track.
Junker Queen stands with ya.
I feel this in my.
I mean, we're technically out healing the other team, so. My job here is done.
Want to hear this?
I don't know what to do. Team is just too organized. I have heard, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I have seen a lot of folks who are saying that it feels like
That was just a sound check.
if you're solo queuing, it matches you up with like 4 and 5 stats. And that certainly feels accurate. I feel like I'm going against an awful lot of like well-coordinated teams. More than my fair share. Okay, I understand. Oh, you're welcome. We just don't have anybody getting this Bastion. He's just standing up there sniping everyone.
Overtime. 10 seconds.
12 deaths. I feel like this is a tank issue. This feels like a tank issue. My team is not taking it well.
Play of the game.
My team is not handling the news well. But here we are. It's always a tank issue. I don't know about always, but I feel like there's this pressure now on tanks to play like a dive. There it goes. Rip. I feel like there's a lot of pressure to play like a divey tank. And I think a lot of the time, the reason our team doesn't do well is the tank doesn't switch when they probably should. It feels like there are a lot of times where like a tank with a shield would have been really helpful, and the tank just stays on like Doomfist, and it's like that's not helping us. So I think sometimes it's not even so much that they're a bad player or that they're not playing as well as they could or should. It's that they're not switching when they should. You wish they'd go back to 2 tanks. I hear that a lot too. I never played with when it was 2 tanks. Personally. But I hear that a lot. Hi, Jay Ryder. How are you? All right, we're gonna try another match. TikTok, the stream keeps lagging, so if we keep doing that, I'm probably gonna have to end the TikTok stream. I know. It's been literally 2 months since I've streamed on TikTok. And here we are, but I don't want to have a crappy stream just because I'm trying to stream on 2 places. Prom, thank you for the resub. Come on, 42 months. 42 months. We love to see it. Thank you so much for the follow over on TikTok as well. Smiley face. I'm new to Overwatch 2 and I feel like a scrub for sure. Yeah, I can see this being a really tough time to like be picking up the game. When there were 2 tanks, it was really rough. See, I feel like I have like a 50-50 split. There are a lot of folks who really liked it when there were 2 tanks, and I see a lot of folks who say things like that where they're like, it was even worse when there were 2 tanks. So I guess I'll never know. Thank you for the follow. Preach. So I also don't really play tanks, so I try not to pick too much on tanks because I'm not someone who plays tanks myself. It's like when people who don't do drag try to talk about what isn't good drag. And it's like, you don't really get to do that unless you've like also done it yourself, you know? Walk a mile in these heels before you try to drag me for my eyebrows. I know they're crooked. When there were 2 tanks, it was a different playstyle, but you did enjoy it more. It feels like maybe there would be less pressure if you're not the only tank. I know there was a little bit more kind of flexibility then too, because you didn't have to play a certain type of tank. You could have like an off tank. So I can see that being. I do still do drag. I just haven't as much. I've been spending a lot of time looking for a job. And then for the last couple weeks, we've just had a lot of people coming in and out of our apartment. So they're trying to sell the house that I live in. So they've been doing showings, and then the last couple days we've had the handyman kind of coming in and out to do some stuff. So I don't want to be in drag when those people show up. It'd be kind of hard to explain why I'm sitting here in you know, a dress and gym shorts, playing video games in broad daylight. So I haven't been doing drag as much as I would have liked, but hoping that all that calms down and we'll be able to start doing it again soon. Drag does take a while. I also haven't like fully figured out how to set up my space here in a way that I love. So getting into drag, like I like to have things all in very specific places. So I haven't found like a setup here that works really well for me.
Humanity is shackled. I hold the key.
Fortunately, I hope you find something clearly hard to find drag
leads to
jobs.
defeat.
Yeah. I'm not looking for work as a drag queen, as nice as that would be. But I was laid off from my like day job, my 9 to 5. I was laid off last year, and so I've been looking for a job for a while now. And I thought that meant that I was going to start streaming way more, that this was going to become like my primary income, and it was going to be great. But life has other plans.
If it must be done, let it be done quickly.
Ow, so roll. Is the stream lagging too, or is it just me? I feel like it's kind of lagging with you all too.
Eyes open now. You cannot escape me. I require assistance.
The objective is now.
My game is lagging, so I'm asking if any of the streams are also lagging. Ooh, that was
No mother's kindness.
a lot. Don't pull me over. I know you want to. I know you want me.
Your end is within my reach.
Not the life grip! I didn't want to do that! This razor. That felt like a razor move.
Receive my aid.
Not the boob! No, sir. No, sir! Well. Baby G Collect, thank you so much for the like. I appreciate it. Twitch stream lags randomly. Okay. We'll go ahead and end the TikTok stream after this. I might just need to tweak all my settings. Again, I haven't multi-streamed in a hot minute, so. Lag is horrific and juicy. Oh, I'm not the only one having lag. Great, maybe it's the game. Maybe it's the game. Girl,
Ruination is imminent.
get out of here. Not me only having 600 heals. Nobody's healing. Get me out of here. Ew, no! No. No. Oh! Yeah, we'll end the TikTok stream after this. So if you're on TikTok, make sure to come over to Twitch. Because you don't want to miss this gameplay, honey.
Time again to try.
Obviously, you're all taking notes. As you should. This is how you play Moira.
A sip for the parched.
This is how you play Moira. You're not doing it like this, you're doing it wrong.
Life protects life.
Too late, babe.
This ends now.
Oh, I was healing though, come on.
This ends now.
Anyway. Yo, we had 3 subs today? 3 resubs and I think 2 gifted subs. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother.
Surrender.
Oh, I was gonna heal him! Nope.
Best round lost.
Well. Well.
Score
I don't play Moira when I'm support, so these notes
1.
does help. Good. You're welcome. If nothing else, this is great recon.
Of course not.
So that when your teammates aren't playing Moira the way they're supposed to, you can tell them,
I will
flip
not
on over
be
to twitch.tv/Carrie the One learn, and then do better.
5,
It's that simple, really.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture.
Not Symmetra. Well,
One more mistake, and we fail.
maybe. Maybe that'll help. Oh, he's so close. Oh, he's so close. Get him! Oh! Target heals. Girl, I'm targeting anything that moves. If it's breathing, I'm swinging.
Illusion is a painful path to walk.
High def robots. I know. I haven't streamed since like January on TikTok.
I offer something more.
Whooping me. Can you stop? Could you please? Sunshine Dust, thank you for the follow over here on Twitch. I appreciate it.
Now, to start anew.
Well, you know, we tried.
Is inevitable.
Good effort, as they say in Italy.
Meet your fate.
Receive my aid. Hail the
Well, we got both the support ults out, that's good. I died. I died, it's over. Hope all is well with work and the move. Well, the move is done.
My essence has reformed.
We do like the new home. But things are good. Your Moira main. Great, I could use some tips. I love Moira. I think she's so fun.
Life protects life.
I feel like this Tracer is a big part of our problem. Get him, May. Get him, May. Fuck him up. Can we handle him, please? Not the Moira off. Not the mother off. Oh, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh! Ugly. Ugly, she had to sneak up on me. Play all roles if we each these switch you. That's smart. I think the reason I don't play tank is because I couldn't find two tanks that I like playing and can play well. That might be part of my problem.
Surrender to my will.
Get him! Oh no, you were supposed to stay on the point! Why'd you jump off? Come on! I was literally ulting you, sir! Oh my god! Well, I'm blaming the tank for that one too. I was literally blasting that coalescence right up your, you know.
Now.
Baby, nothing was killing you there. Please. Unfortunate.
Cybernetics regulated.
There've been so many tracers lately. So many. See, this is what always happens. I'm gonna lose another one, maybe, and then we'll start winning a couple. But not enough to actually rank up. Mark my word. The Diva and Junker Queen. You prefer Diva over Junker 9 times. There are a lot of folks who play, like, not either exclusively play Diva, or Diva is like their, like, ride or die. That was the tank's fault. I agree. I'm glad we agree there. Amani, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it over on TikTok. I have bad news, TikTok. Y'all are making my game lag. So I'm gonna need you all to come over. I see there's 7 of you over there right now. I'm gonna need you all to come over to Twitch because I'm gonna end the TikTok stream. But what I'll do later, now that I know I can stream on TikTok again, I'll try to tweak some of my settings so that we can stream on both without having any issues. So yeah, come on over to Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/Carrie the One. It's linked in my bio. Or carrythe1.games. I keep forgetting I have the like vanity link. You're good Sim and Bastion. I like playing Bastion. I have the same problem with Bastion that I do with Ana, where Bastion just doesn't have a lot of great mobility. Have I tried allocating less bitrate for? I haven't tried anything yet. Last time I streamed on both, I had no problem. So I just need to tweak my settings every month or two. So I'm sure it's something simple like that. But anyway, TikTok, it's been real. Thank you so much. We got a couple new followers. I hope you again choose to come over and join us on Twitch. If not, make sure you follow. You can subscribe on TikTok if you want. You get emotes and stuff. But I think you get more if you subscribe over on Twitch. So it's my 2 cents. You didn't ask for it, but you got it. So love y'all. Come join me on Twitch. That's it. That's it. 500 likes in 1 hour. I'll take that. Solid effort, considering we didn't think it was even going to work. You wish Bastion was a little bit faster. Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's just a little guy. I do like Bastion though. Bastion's Symmetra and Ashe, Reaper. Oh, I like Reaper too. Support Kiriko, Yarbi, and learning Lucio. Solid. That's a solid solid team. Ashe, I feel like is really strong now too. I feel like her Dynamite in particular, with the new like self heals, and with everybody having more health, I feel like those that's why I think Lucio's so much better now too, because he has this sort of AoE healing, and the Dynamite that Ashe has is really good at suppressing that healing if you're able to get like 3 or 4 of them. Yeah, Reaper's fun too. I'm also very bad at Reaper, but it's all good. Cute little bird. I always feel bad for blowing him up. Yeah, I like Bastion. Cute. He's got some pretty good skins too. I really like the ramen one that they just did. Bastion. My favorite is Junkrat. He will always be my favorite. But I can admit he's not particularly great in this new meta, so he can't one-shot as much as he used to. Which is the real tragedy. I don't know why more people aren't talking about that, frankly. Now we're going to start winning. I'll actually be able to play because my game won't lag. And I'm close to D ranking, so the game's got to let me have a couple wins so that I won't stop playing. Got to keep me hooked. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We love Bastion. I like playing Bastion. I like Mei. I like Reaper, but I haven't like cracked the code with Reaper just yet. I want to get better at Sojourn and Soldier, but I think that's a long-term project, not a short-term one. Personally. Yes, we'll manifest it. Add that to the list, the manifest list. Top of that list, I need a job. I was so excited when I saw Moira get the mythic. I love her mythic. I'm very excited to get it. It's what she deserves, frankly. Definitely recommend trying Tracer in quick play if you have not. I've played her a little bit in the practice range. She's just so squishy. And I get that she might not be quite as squishy anymore, but... Oh, just kidding. You thought. We have another gay. Another, well, two. Visibly queer. Razor, it's still the middle of night where you are. It's lunchtime. Razor's having his chicken carbonara. Alright, it's on now. My game's not lagging. I have no excuses.
Can't believe Ana Amari's
Seeing a lot of Orisa now too.
mercenaries like Helix.
Oh, as opposed to whatever you are.
Suck with Tracer, but I give props to y'all about it. Well, I think that she takes a lot of skill. More so with her ability than her actual... Like, it's not about aim with her. It's about using your blinks
Initial flashpoint.
in a smart way. Well, why am I still lagging? Definitely not as bad as it was. Ah!
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
I heal. Oh, okay. Tank's pretty good.
That you wasted it.
Slay. Not the caprese I like to bob. Thanks for the alert, honey. I appreciate it. Oh. Before Jay pulls it out quickly and painlessly. Ha! Bye. He's gonna ult us. Yeah, bye. No, thank you. No. Oh.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Girl. No. Leave me alone. Oh! So rude. Sliced pink lady apple, peanut butter, sliced carrot.
Let's try something else.
How very
Next track.
how very expected. Just a light lunch, you know. She's still feeling the champagne festival, bubble fest, or whatever the hell you called it. Well, I distracted them. I was the decoy.
Oh, that was just a sound check.
High tide.
This is an uphill
His
fight.
ult always scares me so much. Because I never know where he is. I can't believe we're going to lose this point.
Catch these healing waves.
I can't believe we're going to lose this point. Wow.
You're a
Flashpoint Refinery.
Oh, let's just move.
Match this BPM.
Your end is within my reach.
I was like, where'd the tank go?
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Big stunner left.
I feel this in my bones.
I knew it would come.
Issuing an alert.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Maybe not.
Taking the point. Moving. I see an enemy.
And stay out.
Storm up.
Oh, that's right. She's working on her beach body.
I see a hostile.
Is it a cruise you're going on? Have we talked about this?
Your end
Can't remember.
is within my reach.
Oh look, it's Zarya switch.
Enemy. Rocket barrage incoming. Taking off. I see an enemy. Up and away.
No reason for us to lose this one.
Elimination mid-ascent.
Alright,
Secure.
let's move, homies.
Next, Flashpoint Junkyard.
Yeah, maybe I'll restart the game. I feel like I'm still lagging. Cruise to Mexico for the eclipse. That is so very gay. That's like weird nerdy science gay. I feel like I'm never going to go on a cruise ever again. I've watched too many like videos about the scary things that happen on cruises and how there's like kind of like no law when you're out on the open ocean. Or like the companies will register themselves in like Panama or Barbados, and then it's wherever they're registered that has to investigate it, like if you die on the boat. So your hands are like, your life or your like justice is in the hands of like the Panama police. No thank you.
It's high time.
No thank you. The number of people who just like mysteriously go overboard.
Supercharged and on fire. Fall back.
On my way. Got you, girl.
I must recharge.
Whoever did Soldier's Voice, call me.
Meet your fate.
Slay! You're welcome. Saved that ass, didn't I?
Thank you.
Speed it up, everyone.
We gotta go. So sorry.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Snipe them. Ah, bye. got another one!
Tactical visor.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Y'all are welcome. I have 12 elims.
Watch my six.
Maybe
Not
I'll
saying that
try
I'm carrying,
something
but I'm
different
saying
I'm taking off.
I'm not carrying.
Securing. I am strong and brave.
Yeah, I think we're gonna restart the game after this.
I'm a man on a mission. Lock it down the objective. Rally to me.
Catch these healing waves.
I've got men. Who needs them?
狐の鍵爪を解き放て
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Victory.
And they way out healed us, but
Of the game.
you know. If you're good, you don't need to play the game. So. A slay, as they say. Okay, let me. Yeah, everything's just weird and laggy, which is not unusual for the stream, but I'm gonna try to close the game. For those of you who have been here a few times, every once in a while when I close Overwatch, it crashes my stream. It hasn't happened lately, but the chance is not zero. So brace yourselves and get ready for it. Always ends up freezing me on a really flattering face. So. All right, I'm closing the game. I'm not clicking anything. Not touching anything. We good? Oh, I think we're good. Hey. Ooh. Had me nervous. Pausing to see if I know. I was like, so I was watching because the little icon, like the cursor, when you're in game, it's like a finger pointing, and usually when it switches to an arrow, that's how I know that like the game has closed all the way. It wasn't switching, and so I was like waiting. But we're good now. Love that. Love that. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break because I have to go. I have to go pee. I have to go pee. I have to go pee. Some of you I've been talking to off stream. I've started taking a new approach to treating my anxiety, and it's working very well. However, I drink so much water now that I'm literally peeing like every hour on the hour. So sorry. But when I come back, we'll play a little more Overwatch. If folks want to play, let me know, because we can play quick play too. So I don't have to play comp. We can play quick play. I just figured that this time of day, most of you are probably still at work or school or whatever. So I just assumed nobody was going to be able to play. But if you want to, we can. So BRB, don't go anywhere. Unless it's to go buy some of my merch. That's the only excuse. All right, BRB, love you, mean it.
Bow wow cow, I'm the captain of catastrophe. Feel my wrath. Who shall live and who shall die? Bow wow cow, I'm the captain of catastrophe. Feel my wrath. Who shall live and who shall die?
Do y'all win? Did y'all win? It looked like maybe Razor and Prone won. Also, hello Miles. Hello Miles. Another person who always pops up on my Facebook. Not that I was thinking about this earlier too when we were talking about it. I think pretty much everything I post on Facebook is public anyway, so I don't think you'd even need to be friends with me in order to see most of what I post. Maybe like the pictures. There are a lot of pictures on my Facebook that probably shouldn't be, but you do like a lot of things, yes. I also feel like you're one of the few people that actually see any of the posts on my drag Facebook. Anyway, let's get back to this Overwatch, shall we? See if it's still laggy. I'm glad I was only streaming on Twitch and TikTok. I was going to try to stream on Instagram too. But she might have started smoking then. Okay. Let's see if this works better. What do we get?
I'm out for blood.
I'm out for that.
I'm out for blood.
Yep.
I'm
We equip for the one time a year. I'll probably play Widow. Alan Payton is the literary mind behind the movie novel Cries of a Loving Country, which delves into the depths of apartheid-era South Africa. Is Alan white? Is this a white man who got rich writing a book about apartheid-era South Africa? I Google him. Surely is. Well, it says he was an anti-apartheid activist, so let's hope. Let's hope he was one of the good ones, they say. All right, I think we're about due for a win now. If you've been keeping score at home, we've won, I think, one match the entire day. But we were lagging, so now's the time to turn it. Have y'all been watching the headlines? This Aaron Bushnell video, which I will not be playing on stream, but he was a member of the Air Force who self-immolated in front of the Israeli embassy in DC. And as he did so, he was screaming Free Palestine, and I think he said something like that he would not be complicit. Basically, he self-immolation is like a very extreme, obviously, form of activism.
Let's finish this quickly.
Most people, if you've seen or heard of it, it probably was like a monk who self-immolated. But this was a case of an American service member who did so because he was tired of
Stick together.
being part of this system that continues to murder Palestinians and enacting violence and genocide upon countless other groups of people around the world. It's certainly not just Palestine, although Palestine's obviously getting the bulk of the attention.
Stop the pain.
I think they have a widow who's focused up around the table. The damning indictment of the terrible reality of our government. Yeah, and it's... I guess I don't understand, as usual, what the, like, Democrats and Joe Biden's campaign, what their, like, plan is. What their strategy is, because maybe I'm just not as tuned into, like, other media sources or the places where the people who like what Joe Biden is doing, where they're getting their information. But it feels like I don't know anybody who's happy with the way Joe Biden is handling Palestine. And it just feels like...
Oh, you want to hear this?
Honestly, like, politically, the easiest thing for him to do would just be to call for a ceasefire. And like, because he's great at doing that, like, oh, I've learned, I mean, he did that with supporting LGBTQ plus folks and marriage equality, where he used to be opposed, and then changed his mind, quote unquote, and became, like, every queer person's favorite president all of a sudden. And I just feel like, even if you don't believe that what Israel is doing rises to the level of genocide, like, it is such a wildly unpopular opinion to, like, I just feel like of all the places for him to not choose to play at the, like, the absolute middle of the road, or what he perceives to be the middle of the road, it's so weird that this is... I mean, it's not weird if you really consider the greater context, but this just feels like such a weird hill to die on, because it's such a wildly unpopular opinion, and it's becoming less popular. Like, there are fewer and fewer people who are, like, on Israel's side, and it just feels like such a strange choice.
Surrender to my will.
Activating some sort of frequency.
Yeah, I thought Beto encourage folks to do that. I don't know, it just feels like such a weird thing to be like,
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
No one
on
can
the
hide
fence about
from my sight.
it. Indicated that he's on the fence about his stretch. It just feels like he thinks he can be this, like, it's like when he tries to act like he can't do things without, like forgiving student loans. I think it's a great example where like he acts as though he can't do anything without Congress, but then he turns around and bypasses Congress to sell military aid
Maybe I'll try something
and
different this time.
weapons to Israel. And it's like, have we gotten to the point where like politicians just think we're that stupid and that they can just flagrantly, openly like lie and just disregard to that extent? Like, is it that? I'm sorry, my thoughts are just joining because I'm trying to do two things, but like, have we just gotten to the point where like they're just gonna not even pretend like they're listening or trying to do what we elected them to do? Have we like, has the system deteriorated that far that like that's just where we are now? Honestly, I wonder if there's some sort of connection with all of our people. Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is.
You know, it's not always gonna be a top hit.
You know, how much of our economy is propped up by our relationship with Israel? We talk a lot about how much Israel receives from the United States, how we pay for their health care and all these weapons and such. But I'm sure there is no shortage of benefit that American corporations and businesses and the people who run them are gaining from Israel too. So that's not a one-way road, obviously. They literally are all just ulting in that one little hallway. So I'm sure that there's a lot there. I think there's also the element of like,
Maybe I'll try something different.
if we acknowledge that Israel is carrying out genocide against Palestine,
No
we
one
then
can
also
hide
have to
from
acknowledge
my
the ways in which we have done the same and continue to do the same. And I think that's a big part of it, because we have not just stayed aside or just been quiet or tried to like ride the middle. We've been actively supportive. We have been the ones to like block how many resolutions in the UN now? It has been us outright vetoing them. So those resolutions would have passed if it weren't for the United States. So we're complicit to a level that I don't think any other country really is.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Girl, I tried. Well, I'm sure that there's a big element of that, and you know, the influence of money in politics.
We have to stop the payload.
You know, it's sad that we also live in a world where like a war is seen as like a political benefit for like a sitting president. We know like from history and statistically speaking, like
I am on fire.
when there are times of war and like global conflict, we are less likely to vote in a new president because we want the stability that comes with having, you know, the same president. But like that shouldn't be the case, you know. Oh, I thought I was gonna boop him right off. That's too bad. Damn. Oh, I thought I was gonna boop him off. Are they talking to me? Has anybody run their mouth about me yet? No.
You know, it's not always gonna be a top hit.
I can't believe they're still moving this payload. I thought we had them before the first point, but we are.
This beat will hear you up.
Shoot them, girl.
No one can hide from my sight.
Why is Widow not shooting anybody? Shit! So why would you do that? Girl.
Nerf this.
Not team member leaving. That's so annoying when people leave a ranked match. Maybe we're gonna switch from Overwatch. I'm still lagging a little bit too. Maybe we'll play something else. I do want to play some more of the Quarry.
0 to 3.
Probably not right now, but
Sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
and of course it's our other support that left. Do I switch to Moira? Most volatile character pick, no offense, and then they join back in. Well.
We're playing by my rules.
Well.
They always think they can beat me. And I always prove them wrong.
Maybe I need to go through and redo my settings. Am I?
That's a lot of armor. Though I guess you are a pretty big target.
Oh, I'm not really dropping any frames.
How y'all doing?
I've dropped 15 frames. Yeah, it's gotta be the game settings.
3,
Maybe we need to tweak them back down a little bit.
1. Attack commencing. Spot
Crank up the game.
Girl, this widow was swinging away, honey. She is swinging away, girl. Girl, this tank. We gotta get someone back on the payload. Can't just chase you halfway across the map, girl.
Enhancing your
Stop.
Girl, this red heart. Too much.
Heroes never die.
Switching track.
My duty is being done.
Catch these healing waves.
Helping you up.
Slay.
The payload has reached your champion.
Slay. Hi, Heron. Welcome in.
I'm turning.
Why are we complaining? Oh, the other team lost a player now too. Well, that's only fair. It's only fair. We lost a team member for a hot minute. We're gonna lose one. Fine. It's fine. They'll probably come back too. It's a bad internet day. Fine.
Gale the Mahal.
Oh, let's break it. Oh.
Get off me. Get off me! Yeah, it's not bad. Get out of my face. Get out of my face. Another team already giving up. Girl. One match. Like, I get it. I've been there, but... Where is he going? Kinda weird.
How's that for South there?
Zoom in.
Get in there, Bob.
Zoom in. Go ahead.
These beats are fire! Break up the game!
No one can hide from my sight.
For the Crusaders!
This is my favorite part.
I'll take you all on.
Party time, let's go!
Play. Girl.
Oh yeah!
Great.
Gale the Mahal!
Great.
Score
Did their teammate come back? No.
3. Switching sides.
Not the elite employees, sadly. Thank you so much. 18 months. It's one of the longest relationships I've ever had. Can we get a shout out for sadly, please? An elite Overwatch streamer. What rank are you now? Sadly's also very tall. I know some of you care about that. Doesn't stream with the camera, but you can always just imagine. Just picture Pedro Pascal plus about 8 inches.
To be heard!
Dead weight gets left behind.
In the trenches, it's true.
One day, you'll pay for all the crimes you've committed.
You're less handsome when you talk.
You're less handsome when you talk. Ooh, someone write that down. That's good.
Another day.
That's
another
good.
mission.
That's a good one.
Man,
I'm saving
so
that one for
excited.
Grinder. Oh, now we're down 2. Well, oh, now we're down 3. Girl, please.
3.
Well, then there was 1.
Attackers
Feel this in
incoming.
my bones!
Stop.
Well,
Let's get a groove on.
let me 1v1 him. Oh. All right. Well, I guess that settles that, doesn't it? See, I told you I was gonna win. I told you I was gonna win. I didn't say how. But here we are. Maybe we rank up today. Wouldn't that be nice? I think we deserve that. I think we deserve that. You've actually rebranded. Plain Jane. Not Plain Jane. Do you like Plain Jane? Is this the day that I ban sadly? Is this the day that we cut her loose? You love her? Oh, well. I guess that tracks. Never mind, she's 5'2". Forget what I said about sadly being tall. He's 5'2". About 3 teeth total. Smells kind of like a mix of like old potatoes and dead fish. Terrible. Terrible. only bottoms, but is like really bitchy about it too. You know what I mean. Very that. Very that energy. At least the queue times seem like they're getting a little better. Mihoi Manoi. Is our tank a trans person? Vinny? Are you know? Oh, good, Moira. I was wondering if we were going to see her again. Oh, good, Moira and Azaria. Sadly, it's your long-lost cousin. Really sad. Sadly, I'm gay. Meet really sad.
To be heard. Whoa, nice dude.
Maybe they're
I
sadly
respect
gay
a
as
man
well.
who puts his hair up.
It's more practical and quite dignified.
Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective
Let's roll.
in 30 seconds.
Let's get into a healing rhythm.
Oh, 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 oh. That was aggressive.
Thanks.
Oh, I can't believe that hit me. Wow. Rude. Rude? Just trying to vibe. I'm just trying to play some beats.
Switching tracks.
Play some funky tunes for the homies.
Have to stop.
That's all I'm trying to do, and you're being real rude about it. Sorry, we're right. Come on, girl. Come on.
I stand. Hello.
Oh. That's a choice.
They've taken the lead.
Ready for a knockout?
Ow!
Back on.
Meteor's right.
Meteor strike.
Their barricade is advancing.
What are we doing, team? I would like to stop the robot too, but I didn't need all that. I didn't need all that.
Oh, let's break it. Damn! This is my favorite part. These beats on fire.
Greetings. I will annihilate their defenses. Here they come. Get ready.
Oh, welcome. That was good all. Stop life gripping me!
Life protects life. The light becomes me.
Meteor's
It
right.
sure does feel like this tank has it out for me. Girl! What do you want from me? I need this Genji to step it up, honey. Okay,
Next track.
Hanzo, Genji, who you playing? Pick one.
We must.
The lag is really messing up my boots. Not the Hail Mary on the... I'm pushing! Hi Kiki. Welcome in. Oh, that was a good shot. Credit for that. Oh, I was gonna ult. Condom wrapper crown. It's what she deserves. It's what she deserves. Is the stream still lagging? I feel like it is.
Just push a little further.
Maybe this is a short stream after all. Maybe after this match we'll try tweaking some of the settings. Not the Bob!
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
Kiss my ass, Bob. Oh, come on! Damn. I know what mobile it was when I was trying to film my home, but mobile is a mess. Yeah, it was lagging earlier when I was trying to stream on TikTok too.
You know, it's not always gonna be a top hit.
And I thought closing the TikTok stream would fix it, but it feels like it's still a little laggy.
Enemy here.
Your team is close to
We are pushing ahead.
Please! It's so close!
Brimming with firelight.
Meteor strike.
Oh, come on! Girl, this is so close. Get them, huh? Not Sombra, girl!
We cannot let them take the robots.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
See, our DPS. Not that I like to be that guy pointing fingers, but
Annihilation is upon them.
if I were to point a finger, I'd be pointing it at the Genji. Girl, why would you just dive in like... Never mind. Okay. Like, why would you just dive in there like that all on your own? Why would you 1v5 them?
Stop that pushing!
I know I'm not like the best at this game, but even I know not to do that.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Genji.
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
Where is everyone? Oh, come on! You ever feel like you're the only one on your team trying? Y'all ever had that moment where you just feel like no one else on your team is actually trying?
Time for a remix.
That's kind of how I'm feeling in this moment.
Adaptive circuits
Feeling very much
engaged.
like
Genji.
maybe they're not trying.
It's in my bones. Amp up this beat. An enemy
whoops. Razor, if you're still sticking around, can you change that? If not, I can do it in a minute. Oh,
60 seconds.
this tank just keeps ulting when he's almost dead, and I don't understand why we're doing that.
That was just a sound check.
He keeps just ulting as like, it's like he's gonna switch and he wants to get his ult out before.
90 seconds.
EMP?
Why would you go in solo ult in the middle of all that? Like, what are we? No. You have 20 seconds left, girl. I don't know what else I can do. I don't think this team's really doing that great.
Life protects life.
I just...
Adaptive circuits engaged. Reaper.
Let me up! Let me up!
I've got you in my sight.
Defeat.
I think I might be done. I think I might be done.
Play of
I've had about enough. I just don't know what... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, I think. Oh my god, they want to do another fucking showing. God, I can't wait for them to sell this place. Our landlord's being such a dick about it too. Like, he's acting like I'm being inconvenient by saying like, hey, that time doesn't work for me, even though he literally wants to do a showing every day. Anyway, I think that's enough for me. I think I've had enough. I think I've had enough for one day. I don't know. I think maybe Overwatch might be something I play a little bit more off stream. It just doesn't... I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's gonna do it for me. Go ahead and go watch someone queer. There are lots of our friends online right now. I see Sagely's online. Six Crits is online. Connor, Chalora, lots of great Team Overture and Team Stream Queens friends are online. So no shortage of great queer folks to go follow. So thanks for hanging out. I'll probably play in the Discord later. I don't know. Streaming doesn't feel like it used to, and I'm trying to figure out how to get around that. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I will see you all on the internet. Bye.